Hi everyone, welcome to Scribe Safeguards. If you're a Vault user, you may have seen this crown pop up, and it's simply just a thank you for being an early supporter. We've included safeguards in your plan, so you've got access to it for free, but for everyone else from the 1st of July onwards, it's our top tier. So I just want to run through quickly some of the features. There's a lot, so I'm going to move through quite quickly, and then we will do individual videos of every feature, just like we do for everything else. So you can see in our menu now we have self-audit, complaints, credentials, code of conduct. I'll come back to those. I'll have a quick look at clients and show you what's included now. So for Freddie, you can see anything that needs attention is there. So those are all my practice service agreements for Fred. So these details, remain the same, but now you've got a home safety checklist, which is basically your risk assessment. I'm not going to go through every single thing, but just to give you an idea. And your risks are recorded over here if you have any. So the other thing that we can now include is the behaviour support plan, and you can add that in as well. Again, that's a separate video, just letting you know that it's there. So we'll jump across to incidents. If you have an incident, you can link it to a shift, and it'll prompt you for next actions until that incident is closed. So you can have a full trail of what you did or what you didn't do when you did it, and that's really valuable. Also a complaints register, which you need, so you can pop in your complaint there and then again follow next steps, and it'll let you know what needs to happen next. Forms, so our service agreements live over here obviously, and then our consent forms. So we've added in a bunch of consent forms that you can do, and they can be filled in by the participant on the spot. Let's reset that. So all pre-populated with the details that you need. You can make changes as you want to, and you can even change the details in these boxes, and then either have the participant sign there, or you can send it across to them for signing, and then that lives in your system and you know that you're covered. So there's a lot of consent forms there, and of course if you need different ones, let us know and we can have them included into the app. Goals, so goals now link via notes, so you just need to come across and put in your goals here on this page, and then when you're putting in notes, you can let the note know that yes, a goal has been met, and it will link together and come over here in goal evidence, and that will allow you to make a really nice report, which I won't make now because you can see here generate report, but this is on my phone, so it's going to bring up all my personal details. But we will do, as I said, individual short videos for every single function, so don't feel like you need to be writing notes or anything. So that's really fantastic. The features that have been put in there, really proud and impressed with them. I did not build it, our development team did, but we worked together. So this is something that's really going to be valuable for a lot of people, the self-audit export. So you can choose just one client. Say if you wanted to send to Freddie's support coordinator or family, proof of how you work, what you've been doing, you can just choose Freddie and send it across to them. Or if you needed to send to a different organisation for more proof, you can choose all your clients, and it's going to show you what you, there, see, your readiness score. So I've got a lot of things outstanding. I need to sort out what's happening here with consents for Bill and Jane. I've got an incident that's overdue. I've got no compliance documents updated, and I've got a complaint that's overdue. So in here, it's going to look at whether you've put your credentials, your first aid, all of that. That's included in this audit. So the quick check record, I don't know if we can go into it here, but a quick check, yes we can. It's going to look at all of your notes, and you can add in extra items now, extra checks to say, did I need to let anyone else know anything off this shift? Did I have to do anything out of the ordinary? And you'll see that as you go through notes now that you're using Safeguards, if you choose to. So where were we? over in the self-audit. So that's one thing. The complaints register, fantastic. We saw that before. So you can track your complaints here. And credentials, this is where all of your credentials live. So you can keep everything in one place. Obviously, I haven't filled out mine. Whoops. And the code of conduct, this is the first thing when new users, for example, have subscribed to Safeguards. This is the first screen they will see, and they need to understand and agree, and then they get this tick, this acknowledgement. They can download it, they can send it to people to say, yes, I work under the code of conduct. So that's just a brief overview of what Safeguards is doing. And obviously this is the first iteration. We want to make it as good as possible, like everything that we do with Scribe. So if you have suggestions, if something's not working or you think it could flow in a different way, please let us know. We want to know the good, the bad and the ugly so that we can make Safeguards a living, breathing embodiment of your policies and procedures. And of course, you still need your policies and procedures and you still need to keep them somewhere, so keep them in Document Vault. But this helps to make those steps automatic so that it just happens the way that it's meant to. And that way you have peace of mind. You know that you're working within the boundaries that you're meant to be working in. So hopefully this video was not too long. Please let me know if you have any feedback, and I hope you enjoy using Safeguards.